Hi everyone and welcome back to another episode of Silver Seaters. Today we're going to focus on our full body workout. So we're looking at our strength, flexibility, mobility and cardiovascular fitness. It's so important to include all of those aspects in your exercise or physical activity in your day-to-day lives so that you can continue to do your daily activities such as walking to the shops, going up and down the stairs, or even getting out of a chair without using your hands. You don't need any fancy equipment for this video, just one of these resistance bands. Again, they're super lightweight. You can get them absolutely anywhere and you can do about 100 different things with them. So I'd really recommend getting one if you can. As well as your household weights. I'm using marmalade or my jam jars today. Nothing too fancy. Just something that isn't going to slip out of your hands and that you've got a good grip on. We're also going to go through our quiz, which is based on the royal family. So if you're a fan of the royal family, then you'll probably do quite well today. The session format will consist of a warm-up followed by 12 different exercises for 40 seconds each. And then we're going to do our cool down and some stretching, which is really going to help improve that flexibility, which again is so important to take the stress off the joints and hopefully reduce some pain. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is get nice and warm. So just starting off with marching on the spot. Let's get that heart rate nice and high. Let's increase that breathing rate. And let's prepare ourselves for the exercise. Nice deep breaths. Controlling that breathing, thinking about your hands, thinking about your knees, and let's bring them slightly higher now if we can, increasing that tempo. Control that breathing. Think about breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And the first thing we're going to do is our frontal raise and our heel dig. So 2 hands up, 1 leg out and swap round. Good one for warming up the shoulders and thinking about the coordination in the lower body and upper body at the same time. Okay, what we're going to try now is we'll keep these hands up nice and high and we're going to come out to the side. Our heel dig and our reverse fly. Really good for warming up the muscles in the back and the shoulders as well as the legs. Okay, last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's shake out those arms. Going into our side taps, stepping each foot out at a time and coming up with that arm. Almost there, it's just gone 12 o'clock for anyone who can hear the clock. And increasing that pace, last 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax there, shaking everything out. Okay, let's go into our punches now. Getting that upper body nice and warm. Controlling that breathing. Again, in through the nose, out through the mouth. You'll find these exercises much easier. We can control the breathing. And let's increase the tempo for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. We're going to come out to the side now. Continue doing your marching. Or being nasty to the shoulders in the warm-up today. Keep going. And let's increase that tempo for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And relax there, Shake out those arms. Last one. Bringing those fists in line with the ears. And we're going to come up to the sky. Opposite arm to opposite leg. Bringing those fists nice and high. Really good exercise for the shoulders, this one. Remember, we're going against gravity, so it's not the easiest. And let's go for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax there, shaking out those shoulders. You might feel that nice burning sensation in the back. That's a real good one. And we're just going to finish off with some marching on the spot. Control that breathing. Let's gradually bring down that heart rate. We don't want it coming down too quickly. Great work, everyone. Doing well. And let's relax there. Okay, let's go through our first 2 questions, number 1 and 2. Number 1, where does the Queen spend her summers? Question number 1, where does the Queen spend her summers? Question number 2, how many years were the Queen and Prince Philip married? How many years were the Queen and Prince Philip married? Fantastic. Okay, let's get in there. So the first exercise we're going to do for 40 seconds is our seated punches. So in this exercise, we're focusing on the cardiovascular fitness. And we're off. 40 seconds. Pace yourself, go nice and slowly to begin with. Try and finish up 40 seconds without stopping. Again, going at your own pace. You just want to raise that breathing rate. And that's where we're going to see the improvement in fitness. That's when you're going to feel 10 times better. And that's when you're going to have much more energy to complete your day. Start your day, finish your day. Any point in the day, you're going to feel much better after doing some cardiovascular exercise. And relax there. Next one we're going to do is our leg extension. So straightening one leg. And we're going to bring that heel off the floor. Okay, so when you're ready, let's go. We're going to do 20 seconds on each leg. And then we're going to repeat that 2 times. This is quite an intense exercise. We're really focusing on this muscle on the top of the leg. Deep breaths, doing really well, everyone. If you're finding this one too easy, come further forwards on your chair. If you're finding it too difficult, come further back on your chair. Let's relax, swapping legs. 20 seconds, holding it there. Engaging this muscle on the top of the leg. Again, thinking about that breathing, think about the posture. Squeezing those shoulder blades together. Doing well, everyone. And relax there. Let's swap legs. Swapping legs again. And bring that heel off the floor. Engaging this muscle on the top of the leg. Really important to work on this muscle if you do a lot of walking up and down the stairs. Again, if you're finding it difficult to hold it here for 20 seconds, then it's a good exercise to practice. Relax there, last 20 seconds now. All you need for this one is a chair, you don't need anything else. Really good one to do anywhere where you can sit down. And just a little bit of exercise, a little bit of working in this area can make a massive, massive difference. And relax. Fantastic. Next one we're going to do is our shoulder blade squeeze. So palms facing the floor. We're going to squeeze those shoulder blades together. Squeezing, really working on opening up that chest. And let's go for 40, Breathing out as you're pulling those elbows back. And breathing in as you're coming forwards again. It's really good for opening up the chest, reducing the rounding at the shoulders, and reducing any excessive curvature in the spine. Doing well, everyone. Last exercise, and then we're going to go through 2 more questions. Give you a break. Nice and generous today. And relax there. Let's go through 2 more. Question number 3. What was Prince Philip's surname? Question number 3. What was Prince Philip's surname? Question number 4. What was the name of the American divorcee that Edward VIII married? Question number 4. What was the name of the American divorcee that Edward VIII married? Good questions today. Definitely need to get your thinking caps on, shall we say. Okay, let's get back in there, do another 3 exercises. The next one we're going to do is focusing on the strength in the back. Really important to keep this trunk nice and strong. They're called good mornings. So you're going to keep your hands in line with your ears, coming slightly further forwards on the chair and keeping that back nice and straight. We're going to come forwards as far as you can and coming back. Really good one for the strength in the lower back. Let's go for 40 seconds. Really good. Squeezing those shoulder blades together. Good exercise, this one. So we need to keep the strength in the back in order to support the spine and reduce any risk of back pain. Coming forwards to where you're comfortable and coming back again. We're working on the lower back, making sure everything's nice and straight. Almost there, last few seconds. And let's relax there. Great work. Now we're going to think about the cardiovascular fitness again. One hand on top of the other. And bringing the opposite elbow to opposite knee. And let's go for 40. So this is a great exercise. We're also using the core and we're rotating at the spine. So we've got the mobility in the spine. And we're also using the core when we bring that knee towards the elbow. Your knee doesn't have to touch your elbow. We just want to get the mobility at the hips and in the upper body. Doing well, everyone. Almost there. Last 10. Oh, it's getting hot. It's getting very hot in here. Last few seconds and relax there. We're going to do one more. Taking your weights. Taking those hands out nice and straight, rotating out to the side. And we're going to come back and around, getting that full range of movement. This is called your breaststroke. Arms, let's go for 40. Fantastic, well done everyone. Imagine you've got a really strong current pushing against you and you're having to push that water behind you so that you can swim against the current. Almost there. Really important to get that rotation at the hands. The beginning of the movement. And let's relax. Okay, let's have a quick break. Let's go through 2 more questions. Questions 4 and 5. Question 5 and 6. Question number 5. What was the name of the royal yacht decommissioned in 1997? What was the name of the royal yacht decommissioned in 1997? Question number 6. Princess Margaret lived on an island in the Caribbean? What was it called? Question number 6. What Princess Margaret lived on an island in the Caribbean? What was it called? Okay, great. Let's get back in and do another 3 exercises. The next one we're going to do is our knee circles. Rolling those shoulders back, pushing that chest out. And nice and gently, we're just going to do circles at the knees. If you want to make this one more difficult, take your weight, holding it on top of the knee, and then continue to do your circles. Let's go for 20 seconds on each leg, and then we're going to swap around, and we're going to repeat that twice. Finding this one too easy, you can also push down on your knee, although it's not the easiest exercise. So it's quite a nasty one actually. You might feel it start to build up in the hips. Really good for you, those swapping legs. We're also engaging the muscles in the side and the inner part of the thigh by doing the circles. Almost there. And relax, swapping legs again. Really important to keep these hips nice and strong. Last few seconds. Doing well, everyone. Keep going. Past halfway and relax, swapping legs. Last one now. Keep going. Last 20. Big push. And let's relax there. Great work. Now we're going to think about the strength in the hands and the wrist. This one's called the grip. Squeeze, twist and pull. So we're going to squeeze the band, we're going to twist, and we're going to pull those fists apart. 40 seconds going at your own pace. Squeeze, twist and pull. Again, really good exercise to improve the strength in the hands and the wrists. You might use this one if you're taking the lids of jars or bottles. Maybe you're opening or closing doors. Squeeze, twist, picking up or putting down different objects and pull. Thinking about that breathing as well. So squeezing, twisting and pulling. And let's relax there. Now we're going to go into our cardiovascular exercise. Let's look at the side taps. 40 seconds. And then we've got 2 more questions. Thinking about that coordination, great exercise for coordination in the upper body and the lower body. Deep breaths. We're also working on the muscles on the side of the legs, which again are really important. If you fall off balance, you can quickly move that foot into position. Although that foot is weak and it's going to take you longer to move into position. And you might fall over, which is what we don't want. And relax there. Let's go through another 2 questions. Question number 7. True or false? The Queen does not have to own a driver's license to drive or a passport to travel. Interesting. True or false? The Queen does not have to own a driver's license to drive or a passport to travel. Question number 8. Prince William, the Queen's grandson, married who? Prince William, the Queen's grandson, married who? Not sure about some of those. Interested to see the answers that you come up with though. Next exercise we're going to do is our hip abduction. So we're bringing those feet together, bringing those knees together, taking your band, putting it underneath the legs, making sure it's nice and thick, putting that band over the legs, making sure it's got some nice tension, bringing those hands down beside the thighs, one small step out each side, and we're going to nice and gently just pulse out to the side. And let's go for 40 seconds. If you're finding this one too easy, then I want you to increase the tension in your band, make it smaller, or you can push your knees inwards with your arms at the same time. So there's a few ways that you can make this exercise more difficult. Nice small pulses out to the side with your knees. Keep going, everyone, doing well. Finding it too difficult, bring your legs slightly closer together, keeping that tension in the band if you can. And let's relax there. And we're going to go back to the weights. Taking your jam jars or whatever sort of weights you've got. And we're going to come out to the side. Out to the side, working on the muscles in the back and the shoulders. And let's go. This is a really good exercise. We're also going against gravity, which makes it more difficult. So you probably feel that burning sensation so long as it's not pain. That's where we see the increase in the strength. Think about your breathing. Breathing out as you're coming up. Breathing in as you're coming down. Nice and controlled. Last few seconds. And relax there. Great work. Last exercise we're going to do is our seated marching. 40 seconds. Last one. I want you to really try and increase the intensity if you can. Let's get ready and let's go. 40 seconds. Deep breaths. This is a really good one for a cardiovascular fitness. If you can increase the intensity, go for it. Last few seconds now. And then we're done for the day. Big push, everyone, done really well. I'm sure that intensity's been nice and high. Last few, keep going. Almost there. And relax. Great work. Well done. Let's finish off our questions and then we're going to do a few stretches and work on our flexibility. So question number 9. Prince Harry, the Queen's other grandson, married American woman who was the famous... Question number 9. Prince Harry, the Queen's other grandson, married American woman. Question number 10. What year did Princess Elizabeth marry Prince Philip? Question number 10. What year did Princess Elizabeth marry Prince Philip? Great, so that's all the questions now. Get your answers down on your paper and we'll go through them after our stretches. So let's start from the bottom and work our way up. The first stretch we're going to do is our hamstring stretch, the muscles underneath the leg, straightening one leg, pulling those toes towards you. We're just going to bring that chest towards the knee until we can feel a nice stretch underneath the leg, and let's hold it there. Think about that breathing, deep breaths, nice long deep breaths, gradually bringing down the heart rate and swapping legs. Putting those toes towards you. Almost there. Great session today. Again, really good to focus on the coordination, flexibility, mobility, strength, and most importantly, the cardiovascular fitness for me. And we're going to keep that leg out nice and straight. We're going to take the other leg, doing the glute stretch now, muscles on the side of the legs, bringing that shin up above the knee if you can, taking the other hand, putting it on top of the knee and pushing that knee to the floor. If you'd like more of a stretch, bringing that heel in towards your body. Holding it there. Thinking about your posture as well. Always think about the posture. So important. If you do get any back pain, it can really help to reduce that. Swapping legs. Straightening the other leg now. Bringing that foot in towards your body. Taking the hand, putting it on top of the knee. Bringing that heel in towards your body if you'd like more of a stretch. Holding it there. And pushing that knee to the floor nice and gradually, nice and gently. And relax. Fantastic. Let's go to the upper body now. We'll start off with a forearm stretch. So bringing that palm to the sky, facing the sky, taking your hand, putting it on the tips of your fingers, and gently pushing those fingers in towards the body, holding it there. Really good stretch for the forearms, this one. If you do a lot of writing or you do a lot of work which involves a lot of gripping, important to stretch out the forearms after. And relax, swap round. Taking those hands, putting them on the tips of the fingers and pushing those fingers in towards the body. Almost there. And let's relax. Let's go to the shoulders now, the deltoid stretch. Two arms out nice and straight, one arm across the front and pulling that arm in towards the chest. Should feel it in the shoulders. Again, just going until you can feel it. We don't want to push too far. Deep breaths. And let's relax there, swapping arms. Taking that other arm, bringing it across the chest and underneath. Pushing that arm in towards the body. Almost there. And let's relax. Last stretch we're going to do, probably one of my favourites, and I think one of the most important, is a chest stretch. Taking the palm of your hands onto your lower back. If you're finding that difficult, just lock those hands behind your back and push that chest out. Let's go for 15 seconds. We need to open up that chest, and that's what's going to really help if we get any pain in the back. Really good exercise. If you've got a partner, they can also help you with this one by pushing those arms together, really trying to open up the chest and relax there. Okay, fantastic. Let's go through the answers now. So question number one, where does the Queen spend her summers? The answer, of course, is Balmoral. Balmoral is the answer there. Question number two, how many years were the Queen and Prince Philip married? 72 years. That's incredible, isn't it? That's really, really impressive. The Queen and Prince Philip were married for 72 years. Question number three, what was Prince Philip's surname? The answer there is Mountbatten. Mountbatten was Prince Philip's surname. Question number four, what was the name of the American divorcee that Edward VIII married? That was Wallis Simpson. Wallis Simpson. Question number five, what was the name of the royal yacht decommissioned in 1997? That was HMY Britannia. HMY Britannia. Question number six, Princess Margaret lived on an island in the Caribbean. What was it called? And the answer is Mustique. Mustique was the name of the Caribbean island that Princess Margaret used to live on. Question number 7. I thought this was really interesting. True or false, the Queen does not have to own a driver's license to drive or a passport to travel. And the answer is true. She doesn't have to have a driver's license or a passport, so she can go wherever she likes in whatever vehicle she likes, which is quite impressive. Question number 8. Prince William, the Queen's grandson, married Kate Middleton. So Prince William married Kate Middleton. Question number 9. Prince Harry married an American woman. Obviously it was Meghan Markle. Meghan Markle is who Prince Harry married. And question number 10. What year did Princess Elizabeth marry Prince Philip? And that was 1947. Okay, 1947 is when Princess Elizabeth married Prince Philip. Thanks very much for tuning in today. Get your answers in the comments. Again, really interested to see what you come up with, and I'll see you next time.